This is WattOS Release 10 with the LXDE desktop. It's a lightweight Linux version based on Ubuntu 16.04, and it's designed for use with older computers or computers with limited resources such as netbooks, etc. I've found that it's very useful installed on a USB flash drive, and that's the way I've been using it. It comes with a limited amount of software. It has the calculator. I don't know what KeyPassX is, but it has it. A LeafPad, which is a text editor. A password manager. A screenshot. An archive manager. Now, I installed LibreOffice. It wasn't installed by default, but I installed it just to see if I could do it, and I had no trouble doing it. Actually, you could load this down with anything you could install on any other version of Ubuntu. The good thing is that it comes without it, so you're not loaded down with a lot of undesired applications. I installed the GIMP image editor, and I installed ImageScan for Linux, and I'll get to that in a minute. Under Internet, it has FileZilla, Firefox web browser, and transmission. Under Office, it just came with the document viewer, and I added LibreOffice. Their sound and video, it has Lollipop, the pulse audio volume control, and I installed Simple Screen Recorder using a PPA the way you would with any other version of Ubuntu. Under System Tools, it has the PCMan FM File Manager GW package installer. It comes with HTOP. Laptop mode tools configuration, the LX terminal, a root file manager, that is a way of opening your files as the root user, and a task manager showing running processes. Under preferences, it has additional drivers, customized look and feel, desktop preferences. This isn't the default wallpaper. There are several others, but they're listed by name, and I'm not going to go through them here. But this was one of the available wallpapers. Has a session setting, firewall configuration, iBus preferences, keyboard and mouse configuration, language support, monitor settings, network connections, open box configuration manager, power manager, printer utility, screensaver, software updater, which I just used, software and updates, which is a utility for setting your software sources. It has the Synaptic Package Manager as the only installed package manager, but that's my favorite, so I had no objections about that. Time and date settings and users and groups. Then it has a run option for running programs in the command line, essentially. And of course the usual log out. And I'm going to cancel that since I don't want to log out. Now, I mentioned that I had installed ImageScan for Linux. It's under Graphics here. And the reason I did that is that my main system, which is Manjaro 1608 XFCE is still giving me problems accessing my Epson V300 scanner. Now, in the past, I've used that scanner easily with Ubuntu, with Fedora, with almost everything else I've tried, but it just does not work at this point with Manjaro, even though I downloaded the software for it. So I decided to put the Ubuntu drivers on this little miniature USB stick and plug this into my computer whenever I want to use that scanner. And here's an example of what I did. Now here I'm using Image Scan for Linux as installed in WattOS on my little USB flash drive. And it recognizes the scanner immediately. I'm going to be scanning in negative, so I'm going to select negative film, black and white photo, and I'm going to use 1200 dots per inch. It's a little slow because I'm running Simple Screen Recorder also. There's the strip of negatives appearing. I'm going to select a picture I made of some windows in an apartment building that had an interesting pattern. So that's the zoomed image. Now I'm going to adjust the crop window. It's a little dotted line. I like to use this graphical method of controlling the tone. I'm going to readjust that crop window a little bit, and I'm going to just make the whole thing a little bit lighter. That's about what I'm looking for. I'm going to click on Scan and give it a file name. So now the scan is being made. And it's finished. Now I'm going to go to another workspace and look at the scanned image in the little image viewer. There it is in the file browser. And there's the image as it appears in GThumb. I later cropped off the top in GIMP, and this is what the result looks like. This is XRAM Tech. Thanks for watching.